Hello, my name is Plante. I'm the IT manager at Collège St-Jean de Vianney in Montreal. Collège St-Jean de Vianney is a K-12 school of 1,250 students and 130 employees. 2 years ago, our 16 server network park was getting old. So I needed to change a couple of them and went to the administration and asked them for a budget to change those servers. The budget that I asked for was refused at first because it was too big. I'd heard a couple of weeks before that some company were beginning to virtualize their server. There were two big players in this thing, so I decided to give a try of each of them. You could put 4 or 5 physical server into one machine, and the machine was still able to run good. So it was easy to me to calculate that if I had 16 servers and want to virtualize, and if I could be able to virtualize them all, I would only need 4. So I went at the administration with a new budget asking for buying 4 servers, which they say at the table, they say, okay, well, go buy your 4 servers. In about like a week and a half or 2 weeks, my 16 servers were out, and I was working with virtualization. So, and this without any help from any company, outside company. The only tool that I used was the internet and TechNet, and I had to call one time the Microsoft service. Another thing is that nobody even noticed that all the platform was virtualized. The challenge of this was the amount of time that we used to put into maintenance in those 16 servers. Back then I was using about 80% of my time to manage the server, install patch, managing backup, and the backup restoring, and only 20% of my time to help the people who were working the school or the students. So it was like an 80-20, and that wasn't good. So my main concern on that is that would I be able to turn that around? Let's say that I have 80% to put to support and 20% to server management. So I can say now that it was possible. We did it. Another challenge that we had, like I explained before, was a budget issue. We're a school, so we're working with low budget, and we had to put on the most with the less. And I think that this solution I was going from 16 physical server to 4 server, pay by itself. The first one was the platform stabilization. The platform, I can say that here in St-Jean de Vianney in 2010, we have the most stable platform that we never had. Even that we're working only on 4 servers. We are working 15, almost 1,400 people, and only with 4 physical servers. And the thing that I say is that people are thinking that we have put so much power into server because they always tell us that, well, it's fast. Another big impact that we have was the environment impact. 16 server in a room needs lots of energy to work, and needs lots of cool air to cool them down. So now that we bring back our server squad to 4, we were able to bring down the air cooling system. So it's a much more improvement on the economy of energy. The third impact in the school was a cost impact. So less server, less money that we need to put to buy some equipment. And we are able to change them more often. Let's say that here we change our 4 server every 3 years. So we don't need to buy some support, some extended contract support on them. We only buy the server with the support that come with it, and that's it.